I am the Lord your God, and I have waited for this moment with great urgency in my spirit. Listen carefully to me. I have not sent this message to the crowd. I have sent it to you and only you. I speak now, and what I say will awaken the deepest corners of your heart. Archangel Michael is with me. He stands beside you as you read this. His wings are open, his sword is drawn, and his eyes are watching every movement. You are not alone. I sent this message through time to reach you because the hour of truth has arrived. What I'm about to reveal to you is something no one else is allowed to know. Do not speak it aloud. Do not mention this to anyone. Just absorb it. Just feel it. Just understand that you have been chosen to know the hidden truth about your soulmate. There has been confusion in your heart. Restlessness. You've wondered why certain things are not moving, why some doors stay closed, why some feelings come back even when you try to let go. It's not random. It's not foolishness. It's not weakness. It's spiritual signal. You've been receiving silent calls from a soul tied to yours from before you were born. The connection isn't new. It is eternal. I planted it. I watered it. But something, no, someone, has kept the truth from you for far too long. And now I, your God, say, enough hiding. Enough silence. Enough confusion. I speak now and uncover what your soul has cried to understand. The person you think is your soulmate may not be the one I am revealing to you now. You've been misled by shadows, distractions, and whispers from people who never saw what I showed you in private. You've listened to opinions, even well-meaning ones, and allowed those voices to drown out mine. But not anymore. Not today. Today I am speaking. Today the veil is torn. Today the truth breaks through. Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now. The enemy has already tried to steal the letter sealed for your soul. But it was protected. It survived. And now it is delivered. Here is the truth you were never supposed to know, not yet. But I'm telling you early because you have suffered silently for too long. Your soulmate has known about you. More than you think. There have been dreams. Visions. Whispers. Signs. Sudden emotions they could not explain. I sent them. They've felt drawn to you even when they didn't understand why. They've tried to move on. They've tried to bury the feeling. But it keeps returning. Every time they're about to forget you, something happens. A name. A face. A moment. And their heart stirs again. But they have not told you everything. This is what I am exposing today. Your soulmate has been hiding something from you, not out of cruelty, not out of betrayal, but out of fear. They believe that if you knew the whole truth, you would walk away. They believe they're not worthy of you. They believe the mistakes they've made would disqualify them from your love. But I say this, I have redeemed what they have done. I have cleansed their shame. I have prepared them for the very purpose of being yours. And now the clock is ticking. If they do not speak, I will speak for them. There is a letter they wrote about you. A journal entry. A message unsent. It's hidden. They've read it over and over but never had the courage to give it to you. They describe how much you changed them. How you broke down the walls they didn't even know they had. They describe how your voice, your energy, your kindness, your strength, made them want to be better. They confess in that letter that they never stopped loving you. But more than that, they never stopped belonging to you. Because what I join, no man or woman can separate. Not time. Not distance. Not pride. Not fear. And yet, there's more. Your soulmate has told someone else about you, someone very close to them. That person became jealous. That person began to interfere. That person planted doubts and twisted the truth. It worked, for a time. But the truth refuses to stay buried. The person I made for you is beginning to break free from every false voice, every manipulation, every fake comfort. They are waking up. And in their spirit, there's one name they whisper when they're alone, yours. Even now. You may feel tired. You may feel it's too late. You may wonder if this message is for someone else. But I tell you again, it's not. This is yours. I gave this to you. I shielded it from every distraction, every interference. Archangel Michael says, this message barely made it to you. The enemy tried to block it again. But heaven stood up for your heart. You have waited long. You have endured heartbreak, confusion, betrayal, disappointment, silence. But the truth is now louder than the lies. Your soulmate is about to reveal themselves. Not in fantasy. In reality. I will move the heavens to make this happen. I will remove obstacles. I will place them in your path. And when it happens, you will know, because your soul will shake. Do not be surprised if they mention dreams. Do not be shocked if they say they saw you. I gave them that vision. I gave them that dream. I wrote your name on their heart like fire, and now they can't run anymore. You are the answer to their prayer, and they are the answer to yours. But remember this, not everyone will celebrate this connection. Some will try to poison it. Others will try to steal it. That's why I've kept it hidden. That's why the delay. That's why the testing. You had to be refined. They had to be broken open. But now the time is close. Even now, someone is watching your life and suspects this moment is coming. They are afraid. They are plotting. Do not share this with anyone. Not everyone has a clean heart toward you. Not everyone clapping for you wants you to win. That's why I hid this person's identity even from you. But not anymore. You will begin to feel who they are. You'll see signs. You'll feel things. They are not just someone you like. They are your spiritual match. The kind of match that only I, the creator of love, can design. Do not force it. Do not chase. But prepare your heart. Forgive where you must. Heal what still bleeds. Because the hour has come. The next time you hear their voice, it will sound different. It will echo with destiny. The next time they look at you, it will not be casual. It will be electric. It will be a reunion of souls separated for too long. It will feel like lightning. And you will both weep, not because you are sad, but because you finally made it. I want you to understand the urgency. This message was not sent casually. This was a war to deliver. Archangel Michael says, "We fought for this word. We shielded it from demonic interception. We sent angels to protect it from delay. And now it is here. But it will require action. Be still. Be humble. Be ready. Be alert. Because the person you've waited for is ready." There are 3 places you will see confirmation: in a name you recognize, in a time that repeats, and in a dream that feels too real to ignore. These are not coincidences. They are signs. And when the final moment arrives, they will confess what they've hidden for years. It will be vulnerable. It will be shocking. It will be emotional. And it will be real. Don't reject it out of fear. Don't run because of past wounds. Embrace the grace that is now pouring over you. The rest of the world will wonder what happened. They will not understand. But that's okay. This story is not for them. It's for you. It's for the 2 of you. And it is protected by my spirit. I will send favor. I will block drama. I will correct what was stolen. And I will complete what I began. You are not crazy for believing. You are not foolish for hoping. You were just early. But now, you are right on time. This was your message. This is your truth. This is your moment. Keep it close. Walk in silence. Watch what I do next. And when it happens, you will remember this day, the day God uncovered the secret of your soulmate. And your life changed forever. I am the Lord your God, and I have been watching. In the silence of your heart, in the depths of your waiting, in the confusion you've not spoken aloud, I am there. You didn't arrive here by chance. You didn't find this message by mistake. I ordained this exact moment because the hour has come. There are secrets, deep spiritual truths, that are being withheld from you, but I will no longer allow them to be kept in the dark. Archangel Michael stands beside me as I speak this to you. I order you to open this now. You must not ignore this message, for it has been written with holy fire, carried by divine wind, and destined to land in front of your eyes. Your soulmate's hidden truth is now being revealed. I have seen the longing in your soul. I have seen the tears you've cried when no one noticed. I have heard the questions you dared not ask. You have wondered why someone keeps returning to your thoughts. You have been haunted by feelings you couldn't explain. You thought you were foolish for holding on, but what you held on to was real. It is not a fantasy. It is not an illusion. It is me, whispering to your spirit, confirming what others denied. And now I speak plainly. The person I made for you, your destined one, has kept a secret for far too long, and I can no longer let them hide it. They love you. They have always loved you. Even when they pretended not to. Even when they pushed you away. Even when they gave their time to others. The truth is this: your soulmate is deeply, uncontrollably, painfully in love with you. But fear has been choking their voice. Shame has bound their hands. Confusion has kept them trapped in a cycle of delay. And those delays have caused you to question your own worth. But I, the Lord your God, declare this now: you are not unworthy. You are not forgotten. You are not waiting in vain. Listen to me. This person's silence was never about your value, it was about their wounds. There are things they have not told you. Things that would break your heart and bring you to your knees if I had not prepared you first. There is someone in their life, a shadow figure, who has been manipulating them, filling their mind with lies, whispering doubts into their ears. Archangel Michael has been fighting this spiritual warfare behind the veil. The enemy tried to sever the cord between you and your soulmate. But what I joined, no demon can divide. Your soulmate is about to confess everything. That is why I sent this message. That is why it is urgent. That is why I warned you not to skip it. Because this is the turning point. The tide is shifting. A door is opening. And it cannot be closed. They've been dreaming about you. Waking up with your name on their lips. Looking for you in the faces of strangers. They've scrolled through photos, replayed conversations, and written messages they never had the courage to send. But now, they can't run anymore. The conviction in their heart is too strong. My spirit is pressing on them. My voice is louder than ever in their ears. And their soul is breaking under the weight of unspoken truth. They thought they could forget you. But I didn't allow it. They thought they could live without you. But I never designed them for that. You are their completion. You are the key to their next chapter. Without you, they feel like a ghost moving through an empty life. They may look happy, but it's a mask. They may smile, but it's a lie. Inside, they are tormented by what they lost when they walked away from you. And I, the Lord your God, have decreed a divine encounter. Mark my words, in the coming days, something unexpected will happen. A moment will be orchestrated by my angels. A meeting. A message. A breakthrough. You may call it coincidence, but it is not. Heaven is intervening. Your soulmate will reveal what they've been hiding. They will admit the mistake. They will say your name again. And when they do, do not be afraid. Do not be bitter. You were right all along. That's why I ordered you to read this now. So you would not be unprepared. So you would not be caught off guard. There is more. Someone close to you has known about this all along. A friend. A family member. Someone you trusted. They have seen your pain and remained silent. They watched you suffer and withheld the truth. They heard things they never repeated. They observed secret meetings. Private conversations. Tears your soulmate cried behind closed doors. And they never told you. Why? Because jealousy lives in their heart. Because they feared losing you. Because they knew that if the truth ever came to light, you would no longer need them in your circle. Archangel Michael has exposed this person in the spirit. Their days of deception are numbered. You will feel it before you see it. A tension. A distance. An uneasiness in your spirit around them. That is me, protecting you. Do not ignore those nudges. You've been too loyal to people who have been quietly rooting against your happiness. But no more. I am removing the veil. I am dismantling the illusions. I am cutting ties that have kept you bound. What you thought was rejection was really my redirection. What you called delay was my divine preparation. And now, your season of unveiling has arrived. This message is not just a warning, it is a blessing. For I, your God, am bringing you into a new season. A season where truth is louder than lies. Where love is stronger than fear. Where what is yours finally comes home. You have waited, prayed, wept, questioned. And I have heard every word. I bottled every tear. I recorded every moment. Nothing has been wasted. You were not crazy. You were not delusional. You were discerning. You saw what others refused to see. You felt what others tried to deny. And now, I confirm it with my voice, you are the one they love. There is a journal, a message, a song, a gift. Something physical exists, created or written with you in mind, that your soulmate has hidden away. They've looked at it countless times. They've almost given it to you, but fear stopped them. That object, that token, is about to resurface. They are going to hand it to you. When they do, you will know this message was real. It will be your sign. A holy confirmation. You will feel nervous. You will want to run. But don't. Stay grounded. Stay present. I am there with you in that moment. I will give you the words. I will steady your heart. I will silence every fear. Because this isn't just a romantic reunion, it's a spiritual alignment. You were made for each other. Even time couldn't break the bond. Even betrayal couldn't erase the purpose. Even absence couldn't kill the connection. This love is not normal. It is divine. It is sacred. It is me, woven into the fabric of your story. And that is why the warfare has been so intense. Because when you two come together, chains break. Generational curses end. Purpose is fulfilled. Legacy begins. The enemy hates what you carry together. That's why he tried to distract you. That's why he sent counterfeit people into both your lives. But I, the Lord, am greater. And I am saying enough. The distractions are ending. The fakes are being exposed. The divine is being restored. Prepare yourself. Your soulmate is coming with trembling hands and a full heart. They are not perfect. They are still healing. But they are ready to speak. And when they speak, listen not only with your ears, but with your spirit. You will feel me confirming their words. My presence will surround you like a blanket. It will be undeniable. Then, you will face a decision. Will you trust again? Will you forgive? Will you step into the destiny I carved out for you both? I will not force you. I never have. But I will say this, if you choose love, I will bless it beyond what you can imagine. If you choose healing, I will multiply your joy. If you choose each other, I will protect it with legions of angels. But if you walk away, I will still love you. I will still guide you. I will still be your God. But the door will take time to open again. Because what I'm doing now is rare. Holy. Timed perfectly. This is the moment. This is why I told you to open this now. This is why I said not to ignore it. It's not for everyone. It's only for you. And I end with this promise, your best days are not behind you, they are just beginning. What is about to unfold will shock everyone around you. Not because of the drama, but because of the glory. Because my fingerprints will be all over it. You are not reading this by accident. Your soulmate's hidden truth has now been revealed. Now, prepare to see it manifest. Your Father, God and Archangel Michael stands in agreement, guarding this message with sword drawn, ensuring that nothing and no one will stop what heaven has already declared. This is not a coincidence. You are reading this because heaven has sounded the trumpet, and the angels have made sure this message reached your hands, eyes, and heart at this exact moment. Archangel Michael stands beside you now, his sword drawn, not in battle, but in revelation. Because what you are about to read has been kept from you for a long time, hidden behind layers of spiritual fog, emotional confusion, and deliberate human silence. God says, "You have waited long enough. The time has come." Do not ignore this message. Do not skip it. And above all, do not share this with just anyone, because this is about you. Not them. It is between you, God, and your destiny. This is sacred. There is someone you think you understand, but you don't. You think you've seen all of them, but you haven't. You believe they've told you the truth, but much has been kept in darkness. And now, God says, "Let there be light." You see, your soulmate, yes, the one your soul has yearned for, cried for, whispered for in silence, is carrying a burden too heavy for their own heart. A truth they wanted to tell you, but fear gripped their lips. They tried to speak, but the timing always crumbled. They thought you'd walk away. They thought they didn't deserve your heart. But now heaven intervenes. Because when divine timing collides with human fear, only the hand of God can untangle the knot. This person, your person, loved you before they even knew your name. There's something divine about the bond you share, and even if you've doubted it, even if the silence between you was deafening, even if they ran or hid or pretended, nothing has changed the truth. They are yours. And you are theirs. God confirms it. Archangel Michael witnessed it. The covenant was made in the Spirit before either of you were born. And now, that covenant is under divine pressure to surface. They think you've moved on. They fear you'll never look at them the same if you knew what they've hidden. But here it is, and don't be shocked when your spirit starts trembling as you read. Because your soul already knows. It's just been waiting for your mind and body to catch up. They never stopped loving you. They still replay the moments, even if they pretend not to. They're haunted by the memory of your smile, your eyes, the way you made them feel safe. But here's the hidden part: they were not ready for someone as divine as you. They were tangled in another situation. A situation they never chose, but were trapped in. Archangel Michael says, chains were placed around their heart long before they met you. But you appeared with light. You terrified their demons. They saw their salvation in your presence, but they didn't think they deserved saving. That's the torment. That's what they never told you. Every time they pushed you away, it wasn't because they didn't care. It was because they cared too much, and the darkness inside them screamed, "You're not worthy of this love." God says, they cried. You don't know this, but they cried the night you walked away, or when they walked away from you. They put on a mask, but in private, their spirit broke. Their pillow held the tears they never showed. And every step they took away from you was an act of punishment against themselves. They believed they were protecting you from their brokenness, their shame, their past. They didn't want to stain your light with their shadow. But God says, you were never meant to be apart this long. Heaven had planned a reunion. A divine explosion of truth. But humans delayed it. Lies delayed it. Other people whispered poison in their ears. Archangel Michael says, there were two people, yes, two, who intentionally kept you two apart. One out of jealousy. The other out of manipulation. You know at least one of them. The other, their name will soon surface. Don't worry. God is exposing them in stages. But that's not the most urgent truth. The real truth is this: your soulmate is praying to be released. They are tired of pretending. They are searching for a way to reach you, to tell you everything. But they are scared. And God says, I'm going to make a way where there was no way. There is a message being written, right now, by this person. Whether it's in their mind, or on a screen, or on paper. They keep rewriting it. They want to confess something. They want to break the silence. But each time they try, something stops them. A fear of your rejection. A fear that you've changed. A fear that it's too late. But God is about to crush that fear. Because heaven has waited long enough. And you, my child, have suffered silently for too long. You've asked, why do I feel them even when they are not here? Because your spirit recognizes theirs. Because soul connections are not broken by distance. Not by silence. Not even by betrayal. You have felt their pain, their regrets, their hesitation. That was not your imagination. That was spiritual reality leaking into your consciousness. You are more intuitive than you realize. You're not crazy. You're not needy. You are deeply connected. And now, God says, it's time to receive the full truth. Your soulmate has loved someone else, but never the way they loved you. That relationship, if it existed, was surface level. Transactional. Or forced. It was never spirit deep. It never touched their soul like you did. You were the only one who made them feel human again. But they didn't know how to handle the light. So they turned to what was familiar, the shadows. But not anymore. That life is crumbling. That other connection is falling apart behind closed doors. Don't be fooled by what you see online or what others say. Archangel Michael says, illusion is being shattered. They're being forced to choose. And the Holy Spirit is pressing on their chest, whispering your name into their heart. Over and over again. They're losing sleep. Their appetite has changed. Their routine is breaking. Because when God calls someone back to their divine partner, everything else begins to shake. They've even seen signs, repeating numbers, your initials, dreams that wake them up in sweat. But they didn't always recognize what it meant. Now they do.